Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell from the title, I am back with another story time. Listen, I don't know why all my story times are just so random, but yeah, basically this is the story time of when I got my little sister to dump my boyfriend so that I could date someone else. So this was in year 11 and I had a friend, obviously a boy that was a friend, and yeah, we were friends, and then we started getting closer and closer, so we started to become like really good friends. Like we'd talk all the time, and for majority of people, when you get close, like they say that boys and girls can be friends, but I promise you they can not. If any of you girls with close boyfriends, ask him to smash or whatever, I guarantee you he is going to do it. So unless he doesn't find you attractive, that's where it works. But when you find each other attractive, it does not work. So yeah, we became really good friends, and I'd met another boy, and he went to a school that was literally like 10-minute walk from ours. Like it was like really close. I don't remember how exactly we came across each other, but people from his school would come around our school all the time, and they'd like beef or whatever. Like, I sound so silly saying these slang terms, but yeah, they'd like fight and stuff like that. So I don't remember how exactly I met him, but we'd talk on Facebook all the time. Like I literally went back in my messages and like we spoke a lot. So I think we were talking like every day or nearly every day. So we started to get closer, and this guy was like into me like from the beginning. Like he was so serious about me, and I actually really liked him. I did genuinely like him, but because my friendship with the other guy was like growing stronger, it was kind of like I was kind of like torn between the two. But then on one hand I had my close friend, who we were close friends, but we didn't want to go into a relationship in case it ruined the friendship. And then I had this other guy that wanted to be in a relationship with me, and he was like serious about me. Like he actually wanted to make me his girlfriend. So oh my gosh, looking back at the messages, I don't know if I'll attach some, but like to think that I was 15, like I was throwing that L word around like it was nothing. I'm sorry, but I was definitely not in love with this boy. But like we'll be telling each other that we love each other and all of this stuff. And oh my gosh, like reading back on the messages, I was like cringe. Like oh my gosh, it was just terrible. So but yeah, I did really like him. I just was not in love with him, not even close. So we'd met up a few times just to hang out, and I think on the last time that we'd seen each other, I think he'd asked me to be his girlfriend. So I think I told him, from what I can remember, I'm sure I told him that I would get back to him. So I don't think I said yes straight away. So I had a girl that I was really close to, and I spoke to her, and I was basically like, oh my gosh, like I'm in this dilemma. I've got so and so that I like, because I told her that I liked him, and then I've got this other guy. So she knew about both of them. She knew about them. So she was like basically telling me that, well, I should probably go for the one that actually like wants to be with me, because I think I'd expressed myself to the other guy like how I felt, and he liked me back, but then we just didn't want to ruin the friendship. So nothing was progressing like relationship wise with him. It was like more like a friendship. So it was kind of like, oh, do I want to wait for this guy to be ready, or do I go for the one that I like and he actually wants to be in a relationship? So I told him that, oh, I want to be in a relationship with him. So I said yes to being his girlfriend. So after that, I don't know, maybe it just like clicked in the other guy's head, because then he started to be like more into me, and things started to progress more. So it was kind of like, oh my gosh, like now he like actually wants to try and like make things work. So it was like I was just completely stuck between the two. So then I was basically talking to my little sister, and I was just saying like I need to end things with the other guy, because I want to be with the other one, and obviously if I'm still with him then I can't be with him. And the one that I was friends with, like, so many girls were onto him. Like, before, I'm not even gonna explain him, because then it's gonna be bait who he is. I'm sure a lot of people know who he is anyway, but still, like, before he had his transformation, nobody was into him like that. And then afterwards, like, he had this transformation, and all of a sudden all these girls were into him, and like, he couldn't even see it. Like, you know boys, like, they're so clueless. When girls like them, they can't even see it. Like, he was actually so clueless. Like, I was like, all these girls are feeling for you, and he didn't even realize it. So yeah, so it was kind of like, okay, do I let that go, and then someone else takes the guy that I like, and then it's just gonna be, it's gonna be like an issue. So I told my little sister is like a savage. So she's a year and a half younger and 2 school years. So she was in year 9, so she was about 13. So I'd basically told her that, oh, like, I need to break up with this guy, but I was so scared to do it. So I think I called him up, and I was on the phone to him. We were just talking normally, and then I was like, oh, like, I need to tell you something, and I was just holding it off. Like, I couldn't say what it was that I wanted to say. And it was just like, my little sister just took the phone. She was like, oh, Charlie's wants to break up with you. She doesn't want to be with you anymore. Like, she was so savage with it. Like, she didn't even say it in a nice way. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, she was like proper savage with it. And then yeah, so that was that. Like, and then I think afterwards, like, in my messages, I was like apologizing to him and basically telling him that it wasn't because of the other guy. I don't know. I was confused, I'm telling you. I was just confused. But yeah, that ended. We didn't get back together after that. Not that I remember. I don't think we got back together after that. So we were still speaking. Like, he was so nice about the situation, because even after, he would like still be talking to me, and he would talk to me about the other guy, and like, he gave me like advice. So he was so sweet. Honestly, he was really sweet about the situation. Like, I hope he's happy now. I honestly do, because he was very sweet. And so the other guy, it then ended up being like, we really liked each other, but I told him that I didn't want it to be like a situationship. So I basically gave him like the ultimatum, okay, like, I'm either your girlfriend or we just stay as friends. So we ended up meeting inside one of the school blocks, and it was like some flipping film. Like, he was like leaving me hanging, like, you know when they're waiting for results on X Factor and they give that pause. That was basically what he was doing. I was like, what the flip? Like, can you just tell me? Like, so he was like, oh, would you be my girlfriend? And like, literally after that, we were together officially. Yeah, so that was that. And we were together for like, I don't know, maybe like 7-8 months. Yeah, so it didn't really last, but yeah, we were still good friends. We were still good friends. We spoke after that, but now we don't really speak. Well, we don't speak at all. It's just like liking each other's pictures on Instagram and stuff, but we don't talk. But yeah, that was basically the story of how I dumped someone for someone else. I feel so bad, honestly, but the heart wants what the heart wants at the end of the day. And honestly, I don't regret it. I regret how he was dumped, but I don't regret dumping him, because I did follow my heart, and it did work out the right way. Because I don't feel like me and the other guy would have worked. Like, we just did it in person. He was like very not shy, but like in person we didn't really talk like that. Like, the chemistry wasn't there. But then online we'll be like speaking more. Like, I don't know, I just feel like the chemistry wasn't there as much. Like, we had good conversations, but the chemistry just wasn't there as much as it was with the other guy. I guess because we were friends, so it was like the conversation would just constantly flow, and we'd be talking every single day, and there was always something to talk about. And you know, that's actually rare. Like, when it comes to people, like, every single day you can literally have like hours and hours of conversation. So yeah, that is the end of my story time. Hope you enjoyed that one. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe and share for more. Bye.